What is up and what is poppin', YouTube gang? It's your girl Kels back at it again. And in today's video, I'm giving you guys 5 causes of breakage that you probably didn't even know was causing breakage. So I'm gonna tell you guys 5 things that actually low-key cause breakage in your hair. It was low-key to me because I didn't know about this stuff until not too long ago. But the reason why I'm telling you guys this stuff is because some of this stuff is just so normal that you won't even like think that it's causing damage or doing any harm at all, but like in all reality it really is. So I have to put you guys on because when I was put on I was like, okay, I gotta stop doing that. And yeah, so we're just gonna get right into it and let's do it now. 5 causes of breakage that you didn't even know about. Let's get into it. Okay, so these 5 causes are gonna go from like number 1 being the most basic, and then like you probably already know number 5 is gonna be the one where you're like, what? Yeah, because I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, let's do it. Okay, so obviously one cause of breakage, if you didn't know, is having dry hair, because when you have dry hair it's more susceptible to damage. And it's, when I say dry hair, I mean like brittle hair, like really dry hair. And a solution to that is deep condition, moisturize, do masks, strengthening treatments, protein treatments. Make sure that you are giving your hair what it needs, because if your hair is dry, it's gonna break. Like, it's completely gonna break. And that's just kind of common sense. Like, if you have dry hair and brittle hair, you know that it's susceptible to damage. So like a solution, like I said, is deep condition, moisturize, do masks, do treatments. Listen to your hair, give it what it needs, and you'll see a difference, okay, boo? And if you don't really know how to tell if your hair is dry, do an elasticity test. What is an elasticity test? Girl, I got you right now. Okay, so literally, you're gonna just take a strand of hair, and by strand of hair, I mean like a very little strand. And this is gonna pull into my other tip. Let me not use that strand. You just wanna grab a strand of hair. Very naughty, but we're gonna take this strand, I guess. Okay, so an elasticity test, how this works is you just pull your hair, and when you tug it or like let it go and it bounces back, you have good elasticity. Now if you pull your hair like this and tug and it breaks, you have very dry hair. Hair's elasticity is not that great, so you need to moisturize. Get on it, sis. That is the number 1 cause of breakage. I mean, that is the number 1 cause. That is my number 1 cause of breakage that you probably didn't know, but if you did know, well, now you're gonna hear it again. Okay, so the second cause of damage that you probably don't already know, but you do, and if you don't know, this is like, shame on you, man. Do not put chemicals in your hair. Overprocessed hair causes damage. Bleach causes damage. Straightening causes damage. Heat causes damage. Overprocessing in general causes damage. So stay away from it. Stay away, just for a little while, because in all honesty, if you want your curls to flourish, you have to do the steps and you have to put in the work. And you can't, I mean, I guess you can have cheat days, but like, that's on you at that point. Like, if you want your curls to be where they are at, like if you want them to be like bam bam poppin' and ham, you know what I'm saying? Not poppin' and ham, I don't know what that is, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want your hair to look good, you need to put in the work to take care of it, because my hair got to where it was after 4 years, okay? Definitely a lot of work. So you have to put in the work to get the results of what you want. But a solution to, if you decide that you for some reason just still want to continue to process your hair, no judgments here, that's fine, but I mean, it's definitely going to be a process for you to get to curly like how you want. But my solution to that is, people are not going to like this, but buy like salon grade products. Like, go to a salon, get salon grade products, buy like salon grade treatments, salon grade masks, heat protectants. Use everything salon grade that is meant to be used on processed hair, though it's gonna be a little more expensive. But at the same time, if you're gonna be paying that money to damage your hair, why not pay money to take care of the damage you are doing? Why not? Cause number 3 of breakage that you probably don't know about, which you should know about if you have curly hair, you should just know this one. Do not be brushing your hair when it's dry. If you are brushing your hair when it's dry, you're doing that to yourself. Like, don't do that. Your hair is not supposed to be detangled when dry. It is supposed to be tangled when damp. If it's wet, like, you know, that's when it's in its most vulnerable state. So you want to obviously still proceed with caution, you know? You want to brush from the bottom up, and you want to make sure that that's the only time you're detangling. Do not detangle dry. Please do not, because you are literally gonna rip out your hair. You're gonna cause breakage. You're gonna have a bunch of flyaways because you're ripping out your hair. You're gonna have uneven strands, and you just don't want to do that. So if you are, for any reason, please, Lord have mercy on my soul, please do not be detangling your hair when it's dry. But if you are and you're watching this, stop. Damp it. Use a water bottle, spray, and just brush, okay? Because that is causing so much damage if you didn't already know. That was number 3. Okay, tip number 4. I feel like this was in one of my top tips videos, but this causes a lot of damage. If you are not properly protecting your hair at night when you sleep, you're gonna have damage. And what I mean by properly protecting your hair when you sleep is make sure you're sleeping with the bonnet on, a silk bonnet. And if you're not, make sure you're at least sleeping with a silk pillowcase. Like, please do not be sleeping on a cotton pillowcase. Oh my God. Because if you realize, I don't know, I'm a crazy sleeper, so like this is just me personally, but you move and you toss and you turn and you do all that good stuff. When your hair is against a cotton pillow, it's just going like this and causing so much friction and so much frizz and so much breakage. Yeah, so make sure you literally are sleeping on something that's actually protecting your hair. Use a bonnet and you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Granted, you look a little funny, but it's fine, because at the end of the day, when you pull off that bonnet, you're gonna look poppin', so whatever, you know what I'm saying? Who cares? And like, this is kind of in the same tip. Please do not put wet hair in a bonnet. That's not a thing. Make sure your hair is very much dry. Yeah, don't do that. You don't want to do that. This was supposed to be 5 tips, but I did just think of another one. So pretty much the tip is, don't put too much protein in your hair. I feel like this should kind of tie into the second tip with processing. This is a really hard tip because this is something you have to kind of know. You have to know what your hair needs. You have to literally listen to your hair, because if you are overly moisturizing your hair, that could cause damage and breakage. And if you're if you're putting so much protein in your hair, that too can cause damage. So there has to be like a very good balance. So you just really have to listen to your hair and know what it needs. Too much protein will literally make your hair brittle, dry, and it'll just break off. So pay attention to ingredients, pay attention to the products that you're using. Make sure that you're not using way too much protein. Because protein's good for your hair, obviously, but too much of a good thing isn't a good thing. And same thing goes with moisture. Your hair is just gonna feel very different and very weird, and you're gonna wonder what the heck is going on, because you think you're doing everything that you're doing, but if you're not listening to it, oh, it's gonna tell you, like, girl, no. But it is very, very important that tip number 5 is too much protein causes too much damage, and it makes your hair dry, brittle, and it'll break off and fall. So don't do that. Okay, guys, so I know that I said top 5 tips, but guys, this is the 6th tip, and it's fine. This will be the last tip, okay? This tip changed my life, because thank God I don't do this, because, well, I have common sense, but some people do not, and I see it, and it's okay, because a lot of people don't even know this. But we're gonna look at the back of my hair. Okay. It all looks the same, like length, semi, like a triangle, but it's not like straggly, like one side's not more up than this side. Now, I have seen some people, you know, their hair, like, I don't know, it's just a little confusing. Like, one side's just like super volumized, and the other side is just volumized, but it's like short. And I'm like, maybe it's just the layers, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm not a hairstylist, I have no clue. Girl, no, I learned from a hairstylist. I know what is causing that. And you are literally gonna be like, what the? Because I was like, what the hell? Are you serious? I'm gonna show you guys right now. Your purse causes damage, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, you're probably looking at this like, what? Girl, I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? Again, common sense. When I put on my purse, I always move my hair. And I just put my purse and I make sure that my hair is not on, my bag is not on my purse. But now if you just do this and don't care and you let that hair sit there, you see this? You see this action you got going here? That's causing breakage, just so you know. How so? How is that causing breakage? Because the friction of that strap rubbing on your shoulder and rubbing on the strands of your hair is causing breakage. That is causing damage, and that is gonna, throughout the time of it being there and rubbing, it's gonna break. And I know, it's literally like so mind-blowing because I'm like, what the hell? But it's true, and when I found that out, it completely changed my life. Granted, no, I didn't do that before, thank God. I don't know, I just think it's common sense, but like, I feel like a lot of people aren't even gonna know that, but like, you need to know that. So if you are putting your purse on your hair and resting it there, that is causing breakage, like so bad. And my solution to that, it's very simple, my friends. Put it there, not on the hair, and you're good. Okay guys, so yeah, those were my 5, well, it was supposed to be 5, but now it's 6 causes of hair breakage that you probably didn't even know about. Because if you knew about all 6 of those, you're lying. Or you're just really smart and I'm stupid, I don't know. Just know now that you have this information that can change your life. It could really help you. If you listen to those 5 causes and you take action with the solution that I gave you for those 6 causes, your hair should be looking right if you want it to and you want to protect it. So, okay guys, I'm sorry, but I had to add in this other tip because I am so guilty of this, and you just gotta know that this also too causes breakage. So remember earlier in the video I was telling you guys about the elasticity test and pulling your hair? Well, guess what? Okay, this too causes breakage, and I am so guilty of this because I do it all the freaking time. But you know when you're playing with your hair, okay, and there's a knot. See, now, you guys are probably gonna look at me like I'm psychotic, but it's very normal, okay? I will be playing with my hair, and when I see a knot that I don't like, I will rip that knot right out of my hair. Yeah, it's very bad, and it's not healthy at all. Do not, if you do that, stop, because I noticed some breakage at the low, like underneath my hair, because that's where I get most of my knots, and I pull, see, like this. I would tug this, okay? Don't do that. If you're doing that, don't do that, because it's really damaging. And I think that's number 7. I know that number 6 was supposed to be like, I know number 6 was supposed to be like the most grand old tip with the freaking purse, but this was very much important and it was very much needed to say. So make sure that you just stop doing that, because that is going to cause breakage. And the only solution that I could literally give you is to just stop doing that, because at that point we're doing it to ourselves. Because I do it all the time, so I can't even be like talking shit, because I literally do that like all the time. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was informative, and I hope that you guys just liked it in general. If you guys have any other video ideas or any recommendations for me, anything like that, like product recommendations, please comment them down below, because your girl always wants to get put on, you know what I'm saying? So, you know the vibes. Okay guys, so that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned every Sunday on my channel for a new upload.